Hey everyone, I thought I would come on here and do a quick video about the differences between the GLP um, peptides or prescriptions that I've used, because I have used all three of the different ones that are out there. So the prescribed ones that I used were Ozempic. And I started with Ozempic not because I was diabetic, but because Wegovy was in a shortage. So I used that for a few months, and then I was able to use Wegovy, which is the same thing, just without the requirement of being a diabetic, for a couple of months. And then that went into shortage again, so I had to switch to Laraglutide, which is Saxenda, and that I used for a couple months. I had to stop using it because I had horrible injection site reactions from that, because it's daily, and that just was not going to work for me. In addition to the injection site issues that I had, I would have to say that Semiglutide and Laraglutide both just did not work very well for me. I had significant fatigue while I was using them, and I just kind of felt not well all the time. I would say that the way that it helped me lose the 19 lbs that I did in 7 months was, the only way I can describe it is like I had a shut-off valve in my throat. So like I would be eating, and all of a sudden I'm just like full, like I can't take another bite. But that was it. It was like it was a slow digestion. So I had a lot more nausea. I had a lot more constipation. I just didn't feel very well. But in semaglutide's defense, at the time that I was taking it, I wasn't doing all the things that I would do later on when I was taking Tirzepatide, like making sure I had electrolytes in my water, making sure I had digestive enzymes to help move things along, making sure I had Miralax in case I needed it, making sure that I had Pepto-Bismol for the nausea, and horrible stomach aches that you can get sometimes if you're eating the wrong thing. So I stopped using those for about 5 months just because I could not handle the fatigue. I couldn't have a healthy lifestyle with that fatigue. So after that, my provider prescribed me Zepbound, which you guys know is now it's a dual agonist, right? So it's GLP-1 and GIP, and I loved it. So the differences between semaglutide and Tirzepatide for me was that, in addition to it sort of slowing my digestion, but much less than Ozempic, it completely shut off my sugar cravings and any alcohol cravings that I might have. So that really helped me stay away from food that just was not healthy. In addition to that, I couldn't eat high-fat foods while I was on it. I would get really sick. I would have horrible stomach aches, even if I was taking things like digestive enzymes or, whatever. I would still have horrible stomach aches. So I just stayed away from that kind of food. But I also had a lot more energy when I was on it. Not the first day after, injection day, I did not have a lot of energy. I would feel really fatigued. But then after that, I had so much energy. So I loved it. I went into maintenance 6 months after starting that, because my goal was to lose 36 lbs. And I did that within 6 months, and I've been in maintenance since October of 2024. And I decided to try the GLP, number 3 that starts with an R, because I wanted to try to heal my metabolism and see if I could use less of a dose to get the same benefits, like the no alcohol cravings, no sugar cravings, and inflammation being gone at a lower dose. So I started that a couple months ago. And what I learned was, because I had been on the dual agonist for about a year and 4 months, that starting at a low dose of the triple agonist was not helpful for me. I should have kind of started at a higher dose, because I just had really slow digestion and that did not feel good. It causes, bloating. You just don't feel very well. So I had to like pull out the gas medicine, pull out the digestive enzymes, all those things. And I was starving. It was really weird to have that kind of hunger. Again, I haven't felt that kind of hunger in a while. So once I got up to the 4 mg dose, it was just like Tirzepatide, where, you're not starving anymore. You don't have the sugar cravings, you don't have the alcohol cravings, but I was starting to lose lbs again, which is not what I want to do. My goal is to gain some muscle. So I went back down to 3 mgs, and that's what I'm using now. So as far as the side effects, I would say semaglutide, severe fatigue, horrible, nausea, constipation. Those two things were just awful. Tirzepatide, very occasional nausea and constipation, usually when I was increasing my dose. But I could also have fatigue the day after injection, and also really bad stomach aches if I ate something that had too much fat. And then as far as the triple one, initial really bad, like slow digestion, which caused, some just constipation and bloating, really bad bloating at first. It was kind of awful, but then it's just been great. At about week 5, maybe 6, I stopped having most of the digestive issues that I had started with. And then now I'm on 3 mg. I'm not losing any lbs, and I'm feeling a lot better. And I am starting to see progress on my muscle growth because I am doing strength training and I exercise daily. So that's my comparison between the 3. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you guys have a good day.